Today's cook is the wonderful Chicken Doner Kebab. Now, this is a cheese version that we're doing in the air fryer. Now, typically, chicken doner would be cooked on a massive rotisserie spike, hundreds of layers of marinated meat, slow cooked and carved. Now, obviously, we don't have the capacity to do this at home. We've got an air fryer, and the beauty of the air fryer is that if you cook meat in the air fryer, it retains the moisture more than any type of cooking. If you tried to do this in the oven, it would be dry, guaranteed. So this is the shopping list that you're going to need. We are going to need boneless chicken thighs. These have all the flavour. We know that, you know that, so why would you use anything else? We're then going to use a variety of flavourings: salt and pepper, garlic granules, onion granules, ground cumin, smoked paprika, herbs, my favourite sage, and oregano. This is going to give you a really good flavour. Now we're going to use some lemon as well. Okay, we're going to use the zest of that. We're going to be I've got here some Pitta. I'm going to use Pitta. I had some wraps as well, but I decided in the end to use the Pitta. I've got some hummus. I've got some mayo. I'm going to chop up a little bit of onion and tomato to add to it once we dish up. Now let's put together the spice mix, because this is the crucial bit. We've got the garlic granules, a spoonful of that. Then we've got a similar teaspoon of the onion. Then we've got the ground cumin. Now we've only gone for half because we know ground cumin, it packs a punch. Paprika, we can throw in a heaped teaspoon. As with oregano and sage, what did we go for here? A little bit less because it has so much flavour. Now you're going to mix that up. You're going to add the salt and pepper. So we've got a little bit of salt there, about 5 turns of the grinder. Black pepper. Let's see how hardcore I want with the black pepper. A little bit more there. So about 10, 15. Yeah, black pepper. You know me, if you watch any of my videos, always go hardcore with the pepper. We then zest the whole of this lemon, okay? And make sure you just do like one scratch of the lemon. You don't want to go and get all the white, okay? Then you get your chicken. Now this is obviously the difference. Now, if you were cooking this in a rotisserie, you'd put layers and layers of this, and then you'd be carving it at the end. We don't have the ability to do that, okay? So we're going to chop this up into small little bits from the off, okay? So you can see that they're kind of small little diced cubes of our chicken, bite-sized. Then we'll mix through that spice mix, and we're going to pour that in, and then we're going to mix it, and we're going to make sure that all of our chicken is completely coated in it, and we're talking absolutely caked in this spice mixture. That's why we used so much. And this is going to reap so many benefits of when we cook it. Okay, so we're going to preheat the air fryer for a couple of minutes just to make sure that it's hot when we throw in this chicken. So this chicken just goes in, nothing fancy about that. Just put it in and then close it, and we want to cook it. We want to let it cook for about 10 minutes. So in this air fryer is about 200 degrees, okay? So you can see now that's 10 minutes in. It's already, looking proper juicy. Not really in focus, but, c'est la vie. Just make sure you give it a bit of a mix, okay? Because it is going to caramelize. You can see that. Oh, it's looking good. It's caramelized. The edges get a bit gnarly. Let's have a look at the end. The end of around about 18 minutes, I guess. You can see the juice. You can see it's got the the caramelized edges that you would get in a doner. This is really, really good. And you know what? I recorded this video a couple of months ago. I haven't got around to editing it, and I'm feeling like a chicken doner, but I'm actually doing the turkey and mango burger that'll be coming to the channel soon tonight. So, we live and learn. So you can see we're putting this together. We've got the pita bread. We've put in a little bit of hummus, okay, and then we're trying to pack in as much of the chicken as possible. But the way that I like to do it is put some chicken in, and then put, we'll say the toppings, which are the onions and the tomatoes. We'll put them in, and then we put more chicken. Okay, so it's almost like sandwich, Jimmy. I don't really like it when you've got you know, the raw onion and tomato sitting on the top, because you either eat all that first or it falls out. You know, put it inside so it is part of the fun. Do you know what I mean? So you can see here, doing a little bit of mayo. I've put in some more tomato, and now I'm packing it up with a little bit more chicken there. I know it's at the top of the screen, but you know, the camera is where the camera is. You can see that that's looking good. You done well, boy. This I can remember. This was good. So you want to make sure you get as much chicken in there as possible. Make sure you get a tomato. You could put other salad things, whatever you like, whatever you prefer. Oh, and obviously make sure that you've warmed up your pita. You can see that it's cracked because I toasted it slightly. So go ahead and tell us. Thanks for joining me back for the taste test for this chicken doner, which I cooked in the air fryer. It was super simple to do. Now, as I said at the start, this is a bit of a cheat chicken doner because obviously we're not spiking it on a rotisserie and we're not cooking it for ages and then cutting it off. We're doing some of the legwork first, and then we're utilizing the air fryer's capability to swirl around really intense hot heat to get our crispiness in that chicken, but still retain the juiciness. Now, I know you're going to like this because I know I'm going to love this. So let's take a look at what we have got. So that is the finished product. Can we get it without dropping it all over the floor? I think we might have achieved it. It's looking really good. You can see we've got some real crispiness, caramelization on that chicken, all that flavour. I actually can't wait to dig into this. Let's get going. Another winner as always. That chicken is out of this world. The flavour that's packed into it, all those herbs and spices. This is as good as any chicken doner you will likely to get. But you'll actually be able to enjoy it because you won't be 10 pints deep. So, hope you've had a good one. If you do, hit the thumbs up button, subscribe. We'll see you soon for another video. Take it easy. See ya.